OICL EU mock number 7 of Guidely. Let's start. Mm, let's begin. Please select the language. Language select कर लेते हैं English. Okay. Each sentences below contains a double blank must be filled correct combination. The historians want the relying solely on such comprehensive, verifiable, dubious, reliable dubious sources could only lead to a deeply distorted understanding of complex political climate. And such comprehensive, nuanced understanding distort views of the present. The new policy intended to dash the bureaucratic red tape instead created a series of new regulations that would dash the process even further, exacerbate tend to mitigate bureaucratic red tape, instead tended to abolish, circumvent, streamline, speed. It is seriously that would expedite, obtain, impede, exacerbate, mitigate. Despite his repeated attempts to dash the truth, expose the truth, the investigative journalist managed to muddle the conspiracy, revealing the full extent despite to fabricate, obscure, confirm, dismiss. They managed to dash the conspiracy, revealing the unveil the conspiracy. Scientists' groundbreaking theory was initially met with skepticism from the academic community, but subsequently diverged. Discovery would eventually dash central premises, substinate, acclaim, indifference, agnostic, substinate, validate, substinate, skepticism, approbation, validate, met with approbation, but a subsequent discovery would eventually validate its substinate. The company's relentless marketing campaign designed to dash a sense of urgency, to foster, cultivate, managed to invigorate consumers' desire for the product. Campaign to quell a sense of urgency managed to ignite consumer. Which of the following climate change is okay? The committee most appropriate improvement. The committee decided to postpone the meeting due to unforeseen. Postpone the meeting due to. Despite the vast resources invested in the new software, neither the sales team nor the marketing department was the marketing department nor the marketing department was. The manager insisted to conduct the review before finalizing the project. Insisted to conduct for instead on conducting the review before finalizing the project. The teacher advised the student not to waste their time on not to waste their time on not waste. The company is committed to provide equal opportunities to all employees. Rearrangement. Sentence options error देखना. Choose the options that shows the combination paths. Error वाला ढूंढना है. The old house with the creaking floors and folded wallpaper seemed to be holding on to it to a secret holding on to uh, to secrets that nobody knew, shrouded in an to see wala, I think. Hardly had he finished his presentation when his superior came and complimented him for his impressive work. I think second में तो कोई error नहीं है. The recent surge in the global temperatures is largely the old house with its she spoke in such an intensify that with such an intensity that everyone was convinced from her argument and voted in a she spoke with such an intensity that everyone was convinced convinced with her argument. See उस despite the cold of नहीं लगता despite the CEOs impressed by the initiative commended the staff for commended the staff for their creativity and for having successfully completed the project on the I think दिए वाला होगा not only not only the CEO but also the employees were pleased. See, when the teacher entered the classroom, she found the children debates debates a topic debating on a topic noisily. Professional. The manager insisted on the team to be at office by 9 a.m. sharp for the important briefing. Insisted the team. On नहीं आना चाहिए. His unwavering commitment to his goals and exceptional hard work have earned C आएगा. Team to be at the office to be. The old fisherman cast his nets having cast his nets into a turbulent sea, waited patiently for the dawn, knowing that the morning tide would bring down the largest they'll bring up the largest catch. Everyone in the team, including the project manager, is attending C. The government has announced a new policy to help the poor, which is aimed at providing them with basic necessity. Okay, 3B. Permission. ये हुआ ये हुआ. Second one, the government has announced which aimed at providing them with basic necessities. Listen, the government had announced. Okay, that's not okay. Climate change is no longer a distant prediction made by the scientists, it has become the undeniable reality with far-reaching consequences driven largely by the human activities such as burning fossil fuel, rapid industrialization, large-scale deforestation, earth average It's been rising steadily for more than a century. The effects of the warning are visible in multiple forms: glacier melting, unprecedented rates, sea level rising, weather patterns are becoming increasingly erratic. Extreme events such as hurricane floods, prolonged droughts are no longer isolated anomalies in recurring phenomena change into the ecosystem and human society. According to the passage, not a consequence of climate change. In geoformation crisis, entire species facing extinction as a natural habitat shrink disappear. Coral reefs, often regarded as a rainforest of the sea, are breaching, and the agriculture system are under the strain of soil fertility and rainfall becomes unprecedented densities and will hunger. This seems to have cascading effects on the human health as well. Declining sea levels, declining soil fertility, sea level rising, melting glacier, security. Why a coral reef referred to as a rainforest of the sea, often and are bleaching and dying due to the rising ocean temperature and acidifications. Rainforest of the sea. If rainforest of the sea are bleaching and dying due to the rising ocean temperature and acidification, agriculture system are mm, economic crisis, alarming weather predictions, climate tourism, natural share burdens, predicts the collective responsibility for the tension, damaging multiple penalizing consumption of the energy. लिखा तो हुआ नहीं है because they grow in rainy climates because they are larger because of their biodiversity and but oxygen like rainforest because of their biodiversity and ecological significance. Ecological ramifications of the crisis see the entire type is shrinking, disappear, coral reefs were the rainforest of the sea are bleaching and dying. Their biodiversity. Which of the following is said to be suffer disappropriately from the climate change according to the passage? Global corporations suffered disappropriately from climate change. Mm, Industrial global corporation, coastal cities, developing nations is a share of these burdens disappropriately. Developing nation bear disappropriate share of this burden. Developing nations. A tone of the passage, humorous and casual, informative and cautionary. In the passage, cascading effects refers to in the context the word cascading in paragraph 2. These environmental stress of cascading effect, gradual and minor, health as well as subsequential and compounding, preventable and stoppable नहीं होता isolated separate gradual subsequential and compounding, which of the following highlight as a political challenge in addressing climate change. The economic addressing the climate change requires the multiple government must implement policies that incentivize renewable energy, improving lack of global awareness, tension between developing nations struggle to shift away from eccentric fossil fuel while developing nations want financial and technological support to meet the tension between economic growth and environmental commitment in the absence of the renewable and lack of global awareness. None of these. मिटिगेट का मतलब होता है कम कर देना. एलिविएट, इंटेंसिफाई, इग्नोर, कॉम्प्लिकेट. Antonym of irreversible, temporary. According to the passage, role of individuals in combating climate change. Climate change governments business must innovate responsibly. Individuals to play a critical role reducing personal carbon footprints through lifestyle changes and sustainable consumption, energy consumptions, afforestation efforts. Which of this none of nonsense systematic action is only solution. Supporting fossil fuel industries for balancing, reducing carbon footprint through lifestyle changes. Okay, 4 minutes सर चलो. Okay, back करो भाई. Correct sequence. The rise of the social media has fundamentally reshaped the way information is disseminated and consumed across the globe. But the very qualities that make it powerful, its speed and brutality. Globe. This phenomenon has created both unprecedented opportunities for instantaneous communication and formidable changes in traditional media outlet. For instance, activists have now used this platform to mobilize support for the social and the political causes and remarkably bypassing gatekeepers, but the very quality make it powerful and speedy brevity also threaten to erode the depth of the thoughtful predictable culture fleeting attentions. Hence, the same platform has been criticized for the role in spreading misinformation. CBDAE. ठीक है. एंटी पेनल्टी मेट क्या होता है? आई थिंक थर्ड पेनल्टी में सेकंड लास्ट होता है तो थर्ड लास्ट पूछा ना डी. सेकंड सेंटेंस बी. हिंड मोस्ट क्या होता है अब ये? हिंड मोस्ट आई थिंक लास्ट वाला पूछा हुआ है हिंड मोस्ट. कॉन्जिक्यूटिव पेयर ए सी नहीं होगा, बी डी हो सकता है, सी डी नहीं है, डी ई डी बी नहीं, एक ही बचा है. Central theme of the passage: the political disagreement caused by climate change, the global economic advantages, the causes, consequences, solution related to climate change. ये वाला होगा. चलो 2 मिनट बाद हो ही गया. अरे मैंने मार्क फॉर रिव्यू नहीं किया, ये प्रॉब्लम हो गई. The historian warned that relying solely on such resources could lead to. चलो सबमिट कर देते हैं, अब क्या ही करना जब mark for review ही नहीं करा. 6 different televisions have different lengths. There are 2 television between 6 length. 1 2 3 4 5 6. There are 2 television between TCL and Hitachi. रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है? हाँ. And Hitachi. The length of the Sony TV is more than MI but less than TCL. The length of the LG is more than LG की length Hitachi से ज़्यादा है. Hitachi, which is more than only Samsung. More than Hitachi, which length is more than only Samsung. Samsung से बड़ी सिर्फ Hitachi की है. और इसके 2 छोड़ के TCL आ रहा है. TCL, Sony, MI. Sony, MI तो यहीं रहेगा. LG सबसे आगे आ जाएगा. The LG is 75, LG की 75 है and MI की 50 है. MI की 50 है. MI पता नहीं ना कौन सा है. There are 2 television inside. The length of Sony is more than MI but less than TCL. Sony, अच्छा Sony की MI से ज़्यादा है तो Sony की MI से ज़्यादा है less than TCL. तो MI की कितनी हो गई? 50 inches. The sum of the TCL and MI is 115 यानी ये 65 हो जाएगा. TCL की कितनी है? 65. How many televisions have more length than MI? 3. Length of the Samsung TV सबसे कम होनी चाहिए ना. तो 50, 49, 48 लेंथ ऑफ द सैमसंग का तो सबसे कम। The following person sits, 8 person are sitting in a linear row. 4 are facing north and 4 are facing south. Not more than 2 people facing the same direction adjacent. R is 8 people है. R is second to the left of P and both are facing same direction. Only 2%. R is second to the left of P and both are facing. R is second to the left of P and both are facing same direction. Only 2% P and Q. So Q and R not P. Q and R not immediate neighbor. N immediate left of R. N immediate left of R. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 7 7 हुए अभी तो. Q does not end में नहीं बैठा, 8 हो गए. End of the row. ठीक है, ये ऑब्वियसली नीचे ही होगी, वो नहीं बैठ सकते साथ साथ. L sits second to the right of M, both are facing same direction. M के second to the right में कौन बैठा है? L. L both are facing same direction and faces opposite to O. M opposite to O. M opposite है R के. M R के opposite है. यहाँ पे आ जाएगा. के second to the right में फंस है. M के second to the right में L आ जाएगा. M L यहाँ भी आ सकता है. 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 ठीक है, यहाँ भी आ सकता है. Only 4% L Q. L 2 3 L M L 2 3 4 Q. Q और L के बीच में 1 2 3 क्या है? Q faces the immediate. Only 4% sit between L and O. L and O के बीच में 4 लोग हैं. 2 3 4 L and O. L यहाँ पे आएगा. 1 2 3 L 2 3 4 O. M के second to the right O. ठीक है. Oh, the immediate neighbor of Q faces the same direction. The immediate neighbor of Q faces the same direction. Q faces. The immediate neighbor faces the same. Q faces opposite of L. Q faces opposite of L. L ऊपर है तो Q नीचे देखेगा. और ये दोनों ऊपर. दोनों के दोनों नीचे नहीं देख सकते, दोनों ऊपर ही देखेंगे. ये दोनों नीचे नहीं देख पा सकते, ऊपर नहीं देख सकते, दोनों नीचे देखेंगे. The immediate neighbor Q facing the same direction. N does not face south direction, तो N तो north ही face करेगा. North face करेगा. क्या बोल रखा है? 4 north 4 south. 1 2 3 4 4 north 4 south. 2 3 4 ये तो बहुत लंबा है. Among the following person, third to the left of M. First, second, third O. Second to the left of P. Position of L with respect to R. R के respect में immediate right. 4 of the following N R P Q O P. N R P Q O P. O P. दो को P कैसे आ गए? यार ये गड़बड़ कर दी मैंने. यहाँ P कैसे आ गया? खाली था ना? क्या आएगा? L M N L M N O P Q R S. S आएगा S. S S S S S P का तो कुछ बोल रखा था. 2% P Q P Q S. गलत तो नहीं कर दिया? चला वाला. थर्ड टू द लेफ्ट ऑफ M. M के थर्ड टू द लेफ्ट O है. ठीक है. नहीं 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 गलत हो गया भाई. O है O. Immediate right of Q. Immediate right of Q आएगा. What is the position L with respect to R? L with respect to R immediate right ही तो ठीक ही है. N NRPO, NRPQOP, SO, MS. The opposite direction. One of the neighbors of M is S, whom the following is the second neighbor. MP है दूसरा neighbor. Immediate right of Q, immediate left of L. The person sits to the right of M. Right of M, right के M के कौन बैठा है? O नहीं बैठा, Q बैठा है, नहीं बैठा. Immediate left of L वाला बैठा है, R बैठा है. 2, 3, third, fourth. And J is greater than R, K, L, O नहीं होगा. O is greater than Q, O is greater than Q, ठीक है. R is greater than P, R is greater than O, R is greater than P. Do third and third. M is greater than V, S, M, N, L, S. M is greater than B, N is greater than equal to W, नहीं. T is greater than S, T, U, V, W. T is greater than S, नहीं. Only first is through. J is greater than equal to E, I, T, नहीं. F is greater than I, T से तो बड़े होगा ना ये लोग. F भी नहीं होगा. E is greater than H, J, E is greater than J, E, D, 1/3 either हो सकता है. A person working bank different designation as MD, CEO, GM, AGM, manager, AMPO, clerk. कितना टाइम? 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. ठीक है. Only 2% designated between J and K who is not junior to GM. GM के junior नहीं है. क्या है ये? Junior to GM, K. Only 2% JK. J. L is immediate junior to J. L is immediate junior to J. M is senior to manager and 2% designated between M and O. M is senior to manager and manager से तो senior है. यहाँ तो कहीं M नहीं आएगा. Senior to manager and 2% designated between M and एक तो O who is neither AGM nor MD. M O नहीं क्या है? O नहीं AGM है, नहीं MD है, तो O यहाँ नहीं आएगा. O M यहाँ पे नहीं आएगा. M ठीक है. Q is junior to P but not junior to O. Q is junior to P but not junior to O. Q is junior to P. Q is ये तो होगा ही नहीं. The number of person junior to Q is 2 less than senior to N. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whom the following person designated as GM Q. person are senior to J, J से senior कौन है? 1 2 3 4 4 लोग हैं. As many junior to M, ठीक है, नहीं तो 3 4, ठीक है. Now following statement true about O. O is junior to N, O is junior to N नहीं. O is immediately senior to L नहीं. 3% OQ, OQ 1 2 3, only third. पेयर करेक्ट. O मैनेजर है नहीं है. QAGM नहीं. KGM नहीं. L क्लरिक नहीं. J मैनेजर है. 9 person around a circular table. 8 9 जब 5 6 7 8 9 facing the center. B is third to the left of A. B is third to the left of B is third to the left of B is third to the left of A. Only one person A and E. A, only one person A and E. A and E. G immediate right of D. 2 person G and E. G immediate right of D. Neither DG adjacent to A. D और G adjacent नहीं है E के. E and G only 2% E and G. E 1 2 G. E G and G is the immediate right of D. E 1 2 G. E 1 2 G. G immediate right of D. Neither D G is adjacent to A. I is third to the right of H, who does not adjacent to D. Ch. Ch. I is third to the right of H. 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 F is neither adjacent to A or E. F is neither adjacent to A or E. A और E के adjacent नहीं है F, तो यहाँ तो आएगा ही नहीं. F यहाँ आ सकता है, अगर ये वाला आ गया, F यहाँ आ गया, ये वाला आ गया, तो E. IC are not immediate neighbor. IC are not immediate neighbor. C. F. F is neither adjacent to A or E. IC are not immediate neighbor. ठीक है. Now the following person sits second to the right of C. D. Immediate right of B. Immediate left of G. How many persons sitting between B and F are counted to the right of B and F? 1 2 3 4. E related to C, F related to H, E related to C, E related to C, F related to H, दो छोड़ के H, A, B, B related to A. What is the position I with respect to F? I with respect to F, third to the left. Four of the following: H G G D H D H G G D A C, पीछे जाना ना, A C तो आगे हो गया. E I B D नहीं होगा. A person, 7% different companies in January, February, March. Only a few. Agio is Tommy. All Tommy is Arrow. Only Arrow is Raymond. कोई और Raymond हो नहीं सकता. All Arrow can be Agio. All Arrow can be नहीं. All Arrow being logically filler. All Agio being Tommy नहीं. सब Raymond के नहीं. Yeah, Ola J can be arrow. J can be arrow. Only a few walnuts is pistachio, or walnuts are peanuts. No peanuts is corn. All peanuts can be all. No peanut is cornut. All peanuts can be cornut. No. All walnuts can be cornut. No. Some peanuts are not pistachio. बना लूं क्या मैं? 7% joined TCS January. बहुत ही stupid move है. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. K joined 4 months before IBM. IBM 2%, IBM and I. It's before 2 IBM. K IBM. K IBM. 2% IBM and CTC. CTS. 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 The number of percent before CTS is one more than after O. After itu O. 2 itu O. Only 2% joined between Amazon P, who joined in a month which has even number of days. Amazon P, Amazon to P even. P even. 2002 है नहीं 2022 में. P यहाँ भी हो सकता है. P यहाँ भी हो सकता है. P यहाँ. P एक तो Amazon. P एक तो Amazon. फंस गया. जी. All letters are arranged in alphabetical order. P S Y C H O A N A L Y C I N G. A A A A A A. अब क्या हो गया? B C D C H H I इतना बड़ा है ये कैसे? Maths. 748 9 17 17 168 4 से 68 4 5 6 44 into 120 6 by 5 8 8 6 are 40 multiply into 48 minus 2022 11 into 4 8 4 is 32 4 16 17 18 19 2 9 10 11 10 11 2 2 0 2 2 0 9 90 48 into 4 8 4 is 32 16 92 plus 326 324 है ना 324 18 का होता है 8 से 63 18 18 into 13 13 18 3 सा 54 89 20 23 6 10 426 plus x is equal to 80 into 6 8 6 are 480 this 54 3 into 14 42 42 into 4 4 to the 8 168 into 168 क्या आएगा प्लस 18 into 18 का आधा कर दिया ना 9 minus 133 plus 64 69 70 69 73 17 17 8 24 33 8 0 108 आ जाएगा 30% 30% ऑफ 30 इंटू 450 13 73 165 minus 225 15 5205 3 is a ये क्या हो गया technician approximately 120 plus 11 into 3 3 3 is 9 7 3 is 21 11 9 10 3 4 2 20 2 1 2 0 4 120 120 240 के करीब आएगा ना 63 by 5 of 250055 से 1500 माइनस 34 4 2 15 2 17 17 by 85 18 17 18 20 25 255 equal to x by 2 255 का क्या होगा 0 सॉरी 5 9 में से 4 14 12 2 is 90 24 90 24 90 ये क्या चीज़ है Given below is the average number of cookies and donuts sold in 5 different shows. Average number of cookies and donuts sold. A B C D A B C A B C D E average है ना 300 1 2 3 4 5 340 होगा 340 को कितना हो जाएगा डबल 17 34 51 60 80 कुकीज एंड डोनट्स फिर कितना होगा 400 फिर कितना होगा 480 280 14 28 28 14 28 42 56 फिर कितना है 40 280 300 600 कुकीज एंड डोनट कुकीज सोल्ड कितना हो रहा है नंबर ऑफ कुकीज सोल्ड अरे भाई गलत कर दिया ब्लू लाइन देखनी थी यार मैंने रेड देख ली ए बी सी डी कुकी डोनट ब्लू लाइन 300 का डबल हो गया 600 फिर ये कितना है 180 180 का डबल कितना हो जाएगा 180 360 220 का 440 फिर इसका 120 का 240 फिर ये कितना है 240 का 480 कुकी एंड डोनट कुकी ऑरेंज वाला है ना 340 फिर 200 फिर 280 फिर 140 300 180 हो गया 100 300 400 160 500 600 600 हो गया ठीक है difference between the total number of cookies and donuts sold in E cookies and donuts sold in E 120 and the number of donuts sold in A 260 380 एंड डोनट। अच्छा 480, 80, 340। डोनट इन ए, डोनट इन ए 260 से 20, 220। गलती क्वेश्चन पढ़ लिया। In shop tea, out of the total number of donuts sold, 100, 45% are males and female. Okay. Male and female, 45%, 55 female को बेच की होगी donut. And the sum of the number of cookie and donut to male. Cookie male is 150 यानी 105. फीमेल को कितनी कुकी मिली ए में, डी में? फीमेल को मिली हो गई 35 कुकीज। Total number of donuts E, donut in E to cookie A and B together. Cookie A and B together 540, 13. Total number of cookies sold in C. Total number of cookies sold in C. What percentage more or less than the donuts sold in B? 60 और 40, 120, 25, 75% more. हाफ हो गया ना ये, हाफ 1, 3/2, 2, 5/2, 20, 18 5 से 90, 137, 37, 101, 137, 237, 36, 40, 40, 60, 64, 6, 36, 64 होगा क्या? 201, 27, 33, 53, 95, 277, 6 हो गया, फिर क्या हो गया, 20 हो गया, 20, 42, 14, 12, सॉरी 22, 6 का गैप है क्या, 28, 70, 5, 165। कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा है। ये क्या है, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 72 आना चाहिए। 6, 7, 9, 10, 167 आएगा। 1, 13, 121, 181, 10, 60 आ गया। ये कितना आ गया, इंटू 3 - 2, कितना गैप कितना है, 4, 24, 12, 24, 12 का टेबल चल रहा है, 24, 36, 48, 36, 73 हो गया, 73, 7, 102, 187, 262, 327, ये तो कुछ ज़्यादा ही हो रहा है, 85, 90, 13, 13, 62, 5, 75, क्या ये 95 होगा, 97, 98, हाँ 95, ठीक है, 65 होगा, ये 55 होगा, 6, 7, 8, 382, 382। Pie chart shows the percentage total number of toys in 5 different shops. Total number of toys, robot dogs, Lego, robot dogs to Lego, ठीक है, टोटल दे नहीं रखा यार, अच्छा एक में दे रखा है, ABCD, ABCDE पाई चार्ट के अंदर दिखाना है। तो ए में कितना है, 22%, 20 कितना होगा प्लस करके, 20, 40, 45, 50, 60, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 15% की वैल्यू कितनी है? 210, 5 3 सा 5 20 सा 370, 1400 है इसका टोटल। इसका कितना होगा? ये तो 210 ही हो गया। 20% यानी 1/5 280, 20% 25% यानी 1/4, 1/4 4 3 सा 12, 350%, 22% कितना होगा? 14 2 सा 28, 30, 18% कितना होगा? 18 4 14 8 सा 40, 18 4 सा 72, 18 19 20 25। Robot and Lego, robot and Lego, 27, 22 हो गया ना? 22, 3080, 11 2 सा 11 2 सा 140, 14 5 सा 15, 080 980, 4 5 6 7 7 4 5 सा 200, 150, 10 14 14 एकम जो 14, ये कैसे हो रहा है? सी तो गलत हो रहा है। सी का क्या है? 18 इंटू 14, 14 252, सी 9 10 14, 8 सा 18 था, 18 इंटू 5 90, 18 9 सा कितना होता है? 162, 5 2 5 7, इंटू 21 10 130 80। And the ratio of the number of time ले लिया। Find the ratio of the total number of robot dogs sold by E. Robot dogs sold by E Lego BD B और D 350, 13 35। Total number of Lego A is how much more or less than robot by C A? यार ये क्यों है? 8 ज़्यादा। If the ratio of the total number of boys and girls who bought dogs and Lego बहुत बड़ा हो रहा है। The average number of if the average number of the robot dogs C and X, robot dogs 90 and X is average number of 290, X का पास 200 होंगे। Lego B and X, Lego B and X is 450, 300, 500। Average number of Lego ADE, ADE 280, 3 1 3 2 6 126। If the ratio of the number of the boys and girls who bought robot dogs from B and Lego toys from C, robot B Boys, girls, and Lego from C. Lego from C. Lego C. Robot B. B is 5 is to 4 is to 4 3 is to 2 5 120 80 no 9 ones are 9 8 18 fives are 19 18 fours are 72. The difference between boys who bought dogs from B to girls Lego from C. Girls Lego from C. 48. Ratio the time taken by a train to cross a platform. क्या हो रहा है? मेरा दिमाग ही काम करना बंद हो गया. वाह ये भी था. Total number of cookies and donuts. Cookie and donut बनाते हैं. Total number of cookie and donut by F is equal to 120% of the number of cookie by E. F 120% of cookie from E 360 cookie and donut, and the ratio of the cookie and donut 3 is to 1 4 4 9 donut 90. I invested 2000 rupees in SI 5% invested SI and R. We invested same amount 2000 at SIR plus 5% for 6 years. The total interest paid by together is 3900. Find the value of R. 5 to the 10. R plus 20 R plus 100 into 6 यानी 100 R plus 120 R plus 600 is equal to 3900. 220 R is equal to 3300. 11 3 11 20 15 R की वैल्यू 15 है. In a class the average weight of हो गया. देख लेते हैं स्कोर कितना आया है. इतना अच्छा तो मेरे को लगता नहीं है गया है. Your score is 70. Cutoff is 6G. attempt 73 किए थे, मतलब 2 ही इनकरेक्ट हुए. एक्यूरेसी तो ठीक है. टाइम वेस्टेड 5 मिनट्स. और दोनों इंग्लिश में गलत है. वाह. इसमें सिर्फ 22 और 21 ही अटेम्प्ट हुए. भाई मेरी स्पीड ही नहीं आ पा रही है. एनालिसिस. (96 percentile 491). इतना अच्छा नहीं है, पता नहीं कहाँ से ला रहे हैं लोग इतने परसेंटाइल. Solution. Fifth. Quell Foster, the company relentless marketing campaign designed to foster a sense of urgency, managed to invigorate इनविगोरेट का मतलब क्या होता है? To give life and energy to quell, to put an end. अच्छा शिट, quell का मतलब तो एंड होता है ना, तो ignite जैसा कुछ आना था। 1C2T3P, 2 का D में them with basic necessities। मुझे लग ही रहा था यार इसमें डाउट। चलो ठीक है।